parents, Molly Pope here. I'm a school psychologist and an infant and early childhood mental health consultant, and I've been supporting parents who are supporting their children during this unprecedented time. So one thing that I'm hearing a lot of is parents aren't getting any alone time. Gone are these predictable blocks of time where we used to have time to ourselves, to think our thoughts uninterrupted, finish a cup of coffee, read the news, shower, exercise, all those things. You might have gotten alone time on your commute to work or your lunch break, maybe while the kids were at school, or that sweet spot when the baby napped. So how do we get alone time now? For one thing, we really need alone time. Our brains need alone time. Our brains are always active, but it's in those times when we don't have goal-oriented thinking that some of our best mind-wandering thoughts can take place. So if you think about it, it's those activities that are the right balance of monotony and engagement that really work for daydreaming and spacing out and having great thoughts. So whether it's in the shower, on a walk, or on some drive on a familiar route where you can just space out, that's really important for us to be able to process all that's happening to us throughout the day. The other reason alone time is important is it gives our bodies and our sensory systems a chance to recalibrate and reset. So a lot of moms and parents are reporting just feeling touched out at the end of the day, that they've just had so much physical contact with their children and they really need to recalibrate. Our other senses can get overwhelmed. Auditorily, we can have too much noise, or visually we can get overstimulated, or even with smells. So taking alone time isn't selfish. It's really a chance for you to reset, recalibrate, and take care of yourself and model that for your children, that your health and wellness is a priority. Okay, so how do we do this when we have young children in the house? The thing that's going to be our guiding goalpost is that kids thrive on predictability. So how do we build in alone time so that it's predictable and it's nothing that they're going to balk at? The 4 components of predictability are trust, communication, planning, and sticking to your value that it's worth it. So the first thing is trust. When we have schedules and routines and things happen in a predictable way, our kids trust that you're going to be available to them and that they know what's happening. And when we're in a state of trust, then we are usually regulated and we're able to be in relationship with other people at our best selves. The next part about predictability is communication. We all want to know what's happening, when it's happening, maybe a little context of why it's happening that way. And then if there's going to be a change, we just need a heads up. So yes, we have schedules and routines, but we should all be able to adapt to some change. And we do that through communication. So taking some alone time, there would be some communication as to when that was going to happen, how long that was going to last, and then maybe what's going to come after. The other piece is planning. So in my house, the predictable thing on Friday nights is my boys always have a home run in frozen pizza. For me, on the planning end, that means I need to have a frozen pizza in my freezer to cook on Friday nights. So when you think about planning this alone time, you want to look at your schedule and see where it makes the most sense. For some people, it might be waking up earlier before the rest of the house rises. Maybe it's giving up that TV show in the evening to have some quiet time and downtime to yourself. Maybe it's working it out with your co-parent, but whatever it is, you want to make a plan. The last piece is stick to your guns. You are worth taking care of. So you need to stay in your space that your health and wellness is valuable and you're going to make time for it. When you are the better version of yourself, everybody benefits, and most importantly, you benefit. So take the time. I wish you guys well. I wish you guys alone time each and every day, even if it's just to drink that coffee by yourself. Take care.